Hey, my name is Werner Puchert, and you are listening to Finding Frequency. Yeah, my wife and I went out to go and watch the new 007 last night. I don't know how it came to it. It wasn't like really top of my things to go watch, but in the end, we jumped on the metro, made our way to Warsaw City Center, went into one of the big shopping malls, and went with a bunch of people and watched a 3-hour long movie. Now not gonna do a lot of critique around the movie. We just had fun watching it and eating way too much popcorn and dropping Francie off at grandma's house and just having a little bit of air quotes normality as we don our masks and redon our masks as we enter and exit buildings. Also had a quick stop at a coffee place to grab a cup of coffee and just catch up with people. So it's like this air of normality, but then also just nice to get out and do something different to what we always do. That being said, it's also a good time to just spend some time with old Marta and, just me and her doing some things together just for a brief moment in time. But then at the end of the session, when people want to break off and go have a drink or two after the movie, we have to go fetch our little man. And I must say, and this time around, it wasn't really an excuse. It was like, we're really keen to go see our little man. And as we returned home, he was already sleeping. But as we got home, he got up to go and say hello. A little bit groggy, but then it's always so cool to see this little dude like cruising around the corner. And it's always brings a smile to my face until he starts getting demanding, wanting to play Minecraft, of course. So that was definitely the extraordinary of the day building up and just appreciating the smaller moments, even if we have to go out and create them and book them in our calendars. And that is definitely important. Also, top of mind at the moment is that Marta and I are preparing. And tomorrow we're going to take a trip through to Brodnica. I think we'll be spending the weekend there. But then also mainly to go and sign documents. Oh, the dreaded documents we have to sign from the bank. So it's going to be kind of relatively official. I think there's still more documents to sign next week here in Warsaw, but it's definitely moving along. There's no way of reversing out of this. It also means that we're going to have to sit down and really think about what we're going to do. So if you haven't, maybe I have to recap what it is that Marta and I found a small little house in a village, city, town outside Warsaw. It's actually more to the north of Poland. It's about 2 hours away from Gdansk. 2.5 hours is like halfway between Warsaw and Gdansk, I would guess. And it was kind of driven by the whole pandemic where people were like trying to find quality of life. And that's one of the reasons we identified this home and kind of partly as an investment and also an adventure. We are going to purchase this property. So we're not entirely sure if we're going to move there, semi-live there. Nothing is off the table at all because sometimes we decide, like, let's just mix things up for a year and go live in the countryside. But it all depends on what business and for both Marta and I hold in store the next couple of months. But yet it remains kind of scary and exciting at the same time. So excited to go and do that and dip myself deeper in Polish bureaucracy. And it's a thing to behold. So that's the extraordinary for the day. Hopefully taking it a little bit slower for the next couple of hours as we head into the evening and spending some time with the little one. Yeah, I mean, we neglected him last night, so we have to do our share to make sure that he's looked after.